So we'll go live on YouTube. And then we have to... Oh, Amelia. Go live here.
Okay. All right. I'll turn you around a little bit. Okay.
All right, guys.
Okay.
What an exciting start to today's episode. All right, we're live on YouTube and on Facebook. We've got special guests in the house. Amelia, yay! So, mom and dad, this is my mom and dad, and they are babysitting Amelia today so that Bert could go into the office and so that I could have a normal work day at home. And she's doing okay. She's been, honestly, I mean, they say she's fine, but I know that she's being fussier than normal. So we're trying to figure out what it is that she's going through that's making her so fussy.
We figured it out.
We
Maybe.
did.
Oh, what is it?
She had shots.
On Friday.
Yeah,
Maybe it's a reaction to the shots.
maybe. Yeah.
You know, you weren't happy after you got shots.
I know, but that was like 3 days ago.
Or
her
that was
shots,
like
yeah.
40 years ago.
Yeah. Long time ago for
Yeah.
me.
Was I not supposed to say your age?
No. So, yeah, maybe. She did, Bert and I, when we took her to get her 4-month checkup on Friday, and they gave her shots, we have never heard her yell that loud. So that was a new sound, and maybe it did. Maybe it was a kind of like a breakthrough for her. She's like, whoa, I've got lungs that I didn't know I had. It was super loud.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what's going on.
And her body is adjusting to the vaccine or whatever it was she had shots for
Yeah.
and building up that immunity. So it's
right.
working, right?
Yeah.
Right.
She might also be adjusting to, growing body, maybe growing pains, and maybe
They're very real.
Hey, cutie.
yeah.
Look, there's the cute baby.
So I guess what can we do today on this episode? Maybe we'll talk about, I don't know, you guys and how it's like to be grandparents.
The best thing ever.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I was the best.
Well, you were.
That's true.
Yes.
Yeah.
Baby smiles.
Yeah.
When babies look at you and smile and recognize you, it is just the best feeling.
It is the best feeling, yes.
When I feed her, she just stares in my eyes. I love it. Yeah.
She's probably going to get to a point soon where she'll recognize you guys. But right now, I guess it's been it's October 13th is the last time you saw her.
Right. It's been a while.
And then you came, I think, the following weekend. But it's been over a month since you guys have seen her,
Well,
for sure.
we saw her at Levi's birthday
Oh,
party.
that's true, too.
Yeah.
That was in early November.
Yeah. Oh, Kim's watching.
Kim, hi Kim.
Hi, Kim.
The second best thing to happen to us. After you.
Thanks
Yeah.
for clarifying that
Yeah.
it's not the babies and then Kim
Yeah, right.
and then I was on the list. Let's see here. We have someone watching on Facebook too. Feel free to say hi. Let us know you're watching, and feel free to say hi to our guests.
Yeah.
So you guys have 3 grandsons, 1 granddaughter. Do you want to go ahead and rank them?
No.
I'm just kidding.
And of course we love our granddog too, right?
yes.
Yeah. We have to be equal opportunity grandparents.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
And we don't want my siblings to know that I'm your favorite. We would.
Right. You've all got
want them to
shirts
know.
proclaiming your favoriteness.
Bert's commenting, rank your kids.
No, I don't think so.
We had a guy come in to quote us for our bathroom last week, and this guy said, Bert, remember, what was his age? He told us his age. He's like 67 or something like that. It's a family business, and he's telling us all these stories about how he's been in the business for 45 years and whatever. But one of the things that he said as he was leaving is that he asked what we do for a living, and I said I'm in the event industry. He's like, oh, my daughter is in the event industry too, and he's like, she's my favorite. I know we're not supposed to say that, but we all have favorites. And so anyway, the secret's out now, guys. So if you have multiple kids, we know you have a favorite. Anyway, yeah.
Go to our grave, not
Oh
killing.
my gosh. This guy was nuts. We are not hiring him. So, yeah.
I would say we have favorites like whoever we're with at the time.
I see. So I'm your favorite right now.
Right now.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
see.
And when you're all together, we're totally impartial.
Sure.
See, you'll never know that problem because you just have one.
That's true.
She will always be your favorite.
Right. Well, if we get Imani and her in the same room, then
Ooh,
we'll have a
that'd be-
problem.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that'd
this
be
is
a rough
flesh
one.
and blood, so
Yeah. Well,
it's a tough one then.
Imani's gonna insist that she's our favorite.
Well, yeah, she can be very demanding,
She
can't
is.
she? Yeah. Hey, you're not looking at the screen.
That's okay. What are you seeing, baby? Looking around, checking out your surroundings.
I have to say, I love the cat over there in the little bouncy chair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joe the cat has a tendency to go places where it's supposed to be for the baby, like on the changing pad, on her bouncy chair. Yeah.
Oh, bless you,
Bless
bless
you.
you.
Ew, baby.
Okay.
No, she's fine. She's getting over it. She's over her cold. She
Yeah.
made a full recovery. Had a lot of fun sucking snot out of her for 10 days, but I'm glad that's over now. Yeah, Joe is he's a baby.
Mm-hmm.
He's very funny looking. I'll take a picture and post him on my socials sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah, our cat used to do that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Curl up in the
Yeah.
baby seats.
Hi, Amy. Thanks for watching today. Thanks for tuning in. Now you get to see when you see my parents commenting. Now you know what they look like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
We have our viewership is cut in half today because they're here instead of
But that's okay. I'll watch the replay
and like it.
and like it.
I love it. Ha.
Oh,
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So something that I've been realizing lately is, well, it's kind of two things. One is that I don't remember things anymore. Like there are things from my past. I'm like, I have no recollection, and have a new awareness of my memory not being like a storage drive. Like it's just not there, and it makes me think about like, well, what does matter? What does matter for memories? And it's making me realize living in the moment is what really matters.
right.
And it's sad because I want sometimes to remember things, and I don't have a way to do that. But at the same time, if I spend all my time looking through my phone as a camera or trying to record things, you know, it's taking me out of the moment. So
Yes.
how do you guys feel about that? Like, what's like something that's like in your memory forever? Like, what kinds of things? I don't know. You know, you guys obviously are older than I
Yeah.
am, so I don't know. Being more experienced, what do you think?
It's certainly a lot of firsts. You know, the
Right.
first time the kids did this and that. First time we did something.
Right.
A lot of trips stay in our memories. In fact, I told you I was just going through our pictures, taking pictures off our phone. And I'm going through some of them, and I talked to her about, do you remember this? Do you remember that? I just saw the pictures about our trip to California.
And then it would spark a memory.
Memory.
Yeah.
And then we would talk about it, and it would just bring it back.
So it's pictures. A lot of this might be your memories 20 years from now
Yes.
if these are still around.
Yeah. I've thought about what will become of these videos, and there's a way I can make it so that they're private, and I don't have to worry about strangers coming across them someday, or her classmates coming across and be like, oh, we know all about you as a baby.
Yeah.
But in a way where I could give her access if she wanted to go back and see what it was like. Though I don't know if she'd want to watch hours of me rambling on Mondays, especially in some of my more tired
I
states.
don't know. I think she would. I really do.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I try to do little descriptions every week. I do update that, so if someone wanted to go through and see what it's going to be about and find more interesting topics, they could. But I agree. Memories do spark or photos do spark memories.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're watching this, let me know what does it for you. What sparks your memories? Like what brings something back? But I noticed like getting together with people and talking about similar experiences sparks memories.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, and that social experience is like super wonderful to bring things up,
Mhm.
right?
Well, back when you started all this, and we would be, on the guest list, whatever, you had mentioned how I wrote a book way back when. So it's like that was hard, remembering things in order without necessarily having pictures from some of that stuff.
Yeah.
And Pete would oftentimes come out and ask me if I remembered, and it was amazing. Sometimes we remembered it so differently.
I know, and that's the other thing is like what's real and what's not. You know, it's
Exactly.
kind of nice the older you get, how you can kind of rewrite your past and remember it differently than it may have actually happened.
Yeah.
And I'll say, like, thinking back on like some of the hardest things I went through, how I can remember it differently now or see it differently now than how I was experiencing it in the moment.
In the
Oh,
moment.
sure.
Exactly.
And how if I could give myself advice, or younger people advice, like in your 20s or whenever it is, if you're going through something hard, how like really time does heal beyond like how it feels like a year after it happens where you're already feeling better, but it's like even further past that, like how I don't know, it could shape the way the rest of your life goes, but it isn't what defines you forever. Right?
Yes.
I often think about like my first marriage and like how that all like played out and everything, and how at the time it was so significant that all of that I was going through, and now it's kind of like, oh yeah, it just feels like an old boyfriend.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
And your brain does neat things when you get older. It finds room for the good stuff and pushes away some of the bad stuff.
Yes.
It's like that marriage. It's like whatever to us.
Yeah.
We still have pictures, sad to say, but I mean they're still there
Sure.
because it was a big event that happened.
Yeah. Oh
And
yeah.
and it was a vacation for us, because
Oh,
it was a
yeah.
destination. So
Right.
we have that, but we don't think about it much. It's
Right.
not.
Yeah.
It's not a memory. It's like, oh yeah, this is something I have to remember.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's written as like, hey, that was an awesome trip and an awesome party.
Right.
And
Yeah.
it's not
awesome
as-
friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because we knew all those people that were there.
Yeah.
And the things we remember is somebody getting very drunk. we won't mention any names, but some of you online know who that is. Yeah.
In the comments, Bert is saying, hi, Kelly. Smells is something that triggers memories.
I was going to
Yeah.
bring that up as well. Yes, Bert is cooking dinner. I'm so excited about it. And just smelling it is bringing back some memories of my grandparents.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes. Yes.
Those smells, huh?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Every summer when I first go into our vegetable garden and smell the tomato plants, it
The
takes
plants.
It takes me back over 60 years to my grandparents' place in Park Ridge where they had a huge tomato patch.
Yes.
And I remember walking in that tomato patch and smelling the tomatoes.
What'd
And
they do
that-
with all those tomatoes?
Probably canned them back then.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly don't know because we'd always go there in the summer. So we didn't really see much of the harvest.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but that smell is so distinctive to me.
Yes.
Aw, Bert is saying the smell of my perfume always reminds him of our honeymoon.
Aw.
Oh, that's so precious.
It
I
is-
love that.
He always smells it whenever I put it on, and I don't put it on very much anymore.
Oh, baby. Are you fussy?
Come here, you.
Okay, go to Mom.
You come to Mama.
Okay.
Hi.
Do you want to sit?
Sure.
Okay.
We're rotating. Musical chairs. Yay, baby. What do you see? Ooh. Oh, Grandma.
Hi, Vivi. Yep, Grandpa's still there. Oh, you get to kneel down. I
I
couldn't
can kneel,
quite
yeah.
kneel.
I can kneel and it still works.
This is nice.
This is nice.
We didn't wear our matching flannels
Oh,
today because we
darn.
didn't know. Yeah.
We didn't know we were going to be on.
there's a memory. The blue
Oh, my
flannels
gosh.
in the pictures we took.
When we were dating.
Yeah, right. And there's a picture in the basement
Oh,
of
that's-
us in our matching
In our
flannels.
matching flannels, yes.
And then you gave up flannels for a long time until you got cold.
Until I got cold, yeah.
Anyway, go ahead, Lynn.
Sorry
It's your
about that.
show.
Bert is saying the smell of puke now makes him think of our baby and not college.
Okay.
Though I would say like puke has different smells, right?
Yes.
There's different, just like poop right now.
Okay.
Her poop is very sweet smelling, and I know it's gonna get a lot grosser.
Uh-huh.
It is.
yeah. And my poop definitely smells different than your poop, doesn't it, Amelia?
And everyone poops.
Everyone poops.
Yeah.
What are you seeing? What are you looking at?
What do you see?
She's just drooling all over the place. She's very focused on something. Music is another one. So whenever I hear,
Oh,
yeah.
yes. It's a
certain songs.
good one.
yeah, Paul said way worser. He's talking about the smell of poop. Like, your face is so funny when we laugh.
Oh, my gosh.
There's like pretty much any song that your band plays, Dad. When I hear it, I think of your band.
Oh.
And
Yes.
the nice thing is I think of it in a way like you guys actually hit your notes.
Oh. Hey. Be nice.
There's a couple of songs that I'll hear, and I'm like, oh, Pete's band, I like the way they do it better. Because
Oh,
I hear
You're
it
used to
more.
it.
And
Yeah.
You're used to the
Yeah.
way that their rendition, their cover of
Exactly.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But I remember where I was the first time I heard certain songs.
Okay.
So
Oh, yeah.
I'll hear that song and I'll remember Long Cool Woman. I was camping out in the backyard with a friend and that first came on. And we had a little transistor radio in there. I'm like, wow, that's a cool song. I
Okay.
remember it from that.
Wow.
That's really cool.
I was helping somebody paint their basement and Take Me Home Country Roads had just been released.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
And they played it over and over and over that whole afternoon. We were painting the basement. And like, that's what I remember about that song.
Ah,
Yeah, that's a great
Amazing.
thing. Yeah.
I don't have quite that with songs. I do remember the first time I ever heard Smashing Pumpkins.
Uh-huh.
Melissa Valenti was over and
Oh,
had
my.
brought it, and we that's back when CDs used to come with like the little insert.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
With all the lyrics and
right.
like, you know,
Yes. Yes.
So we were like reading all the lyrics and
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
and reading about the names of the people in the band. And,
Yes. Wow.
I do remember almost every CD I ever owned,
Uh-huh.
you know, and then they got stolen, and
Oh,
yeah.
it's
so
the
sad,
worst.
yeah. Oh, Christy says hello. Hello from your favorite extended family member.
Hi,
Hey, Christy.
Oh my God. That is just, Rob he's always going to be sad about his status with the family.
Oh my.
He shouldn't feel sad.
It's fun.
It's fun.
Yeah.
We try to make it fun.
We all know
yes.
it's fun.
Hey, Rob's the drummer in the band now, so you know.
Well, we heard Levi playing at the drums at
Oh,
Kim
yeah?
and Rob's yesterday, and I think Levi may be your next drummer.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what Bert's saying in the chat.
Well, you know, I have hope for all the grandchildren to be members of my band someday. Because my children, that just passed me by. Other than you doing recording in the studio with some of your friends, is
Oh
the
my gosh.
closest I got to you being involved in my
Honey,
music.
you're gonna
I
have
I
to.
played with your band a few times on my bass guitar, Dad.
Yeah, I guess you did. That's right.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're gonna have to learn the baby songs so you can introduce
No,
them.
no.
Yes,
They
no.
are going to learn the best music of all time from the 60s and a little of the 70s. Yeah.
Oh, I'm concerned about this. Kim says he feels sad.
That's Rob, yeah.
That's Rob. He
Oh.
feels sad that he's being replaced by Levi as the
Oh,
drummer.
I don't know about that. It might be the comment where Rob is,
Oh,
last in line.
Oh.
Chris-
no, Rob, it's not so.
Christy says she can sing. It's beautiful. She sounds like an angel.
Oh, yeah?
Well, Christy, you got to come and sing with Pete's band.
On a Wednesday night. Just any Wednesday, you're welcome to come.
We'll have to do a Christmas. We'll do a Christmas special for.
Yes, we can arrange a weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Aw. See, Rob is sad because he's the least favorite.
Oh, Rob,
my goodness.
Robbie, you're not the least favorite.
Rob, you're my favorite brother-in-law. My other brother-in-law doesn't even like doing dishes with me.
Oh.
You're going to have to share that story for the ones who don't know it.
I thought I shared it, no? For Thanksgiving.
Was it on last week's live stream?
I thought
How
I did,
did
but
Well, we missed part of last week's
Oh.
live stream because
Oh,
she died.
froze.
Yeah.
Froze.
Froze. Yeah, died is
Yeah.
not a good word. Yeah.
on Thanksgiving when we went up to Minnesota, Bert and Christy made Thanksgiving dinner, and so anyone that didn't cook was supposed to do dishes. That left me and Jeremy to do dishes together. And well, Jeremy said, "Do you want to wash or dry?" And I said, "Well, I'll wash so that you dry because you know where everything belongs." It makes
Right.
sense, right?
It does make sense.
So
yes.
I started washing. He's like, "Well, just put that in the dishwasher. Just put that in the dishwasher." I'm like, "But I'm washing it, and you could just dry it and put away. Like, it. What? Why do all the extra work of
Right.
putting it in the dishwasher?"
So do they pre-wash their dishes before they put it in the dishwasher?
Some of them, yeah.
Christy, is this true?
So then I'm washing, and I'm a very thorough washer. I like to make sure it's very clean.
Yes.
And Jeremy is just not having it. He is just like, why do you do it that way? Why is like, we could have been done by now.
Oh my! Wow.
It was a lot of fun, but I just like kept dishing it back, and then we're just arguing about the best way to do it. And yeah.
Yeah, you agree? Do you agree?
It was pretty funny listening to us, wasn't it?
Right, Amelia, you're going to be a good helper and help with dishes every night, right?
Oh yes, definitely.
Yeah.
We all help around here.
Yeah, chores.
Everyone pitches in.
Amani learned that lesson.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's true.
Are you getting sleepy, baby, again?
So soon?
Oh no.
Kelly's saying, "Oh my God, I'd love to see you and Paul do dishes together."
Oh my.
Well, Paul's saying I would have the same problem. I'm also very thorough. So I feel like me and Paul would be okay. We would take our time. We'd enjoy each other's company. That's how I picture it.
Right, right.
Well,
I
maybe we can
remember-
test it at Christmas.
I remember having to do the dishes with my sister, and we would sing songs together, and we would just, it's a fond memory too.
Well, we should ask Aunt Renee how she remembers it.
You should.
With the age difference, she was probably like, "Oh, why are you doing this so slow?"
And you have
No.
to be prepared for a 20-minute story with a lot of
Did-
tangents. But she's off talking about ice skating on the lake or something.
Like, that's true.
Which has nothing to do with doing dishes, but she'll do that.
Oh yeah, all those
Well, I
memories
think-
from the lake house, yeah.
I think we've got a dishes crew for Christmas. now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Me
okay.
and Paul. There we
It's
go.
going to be fun. Yeah. And Rob, I think, too. I mean,
Yeah.
We'll just throw him in there, too.
I think so.
Absolutely.
Want to make him feel included.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Wait, I had okay, so we're talking about memories. We're talking about
Yeah.
songs and smells. Foods can do that too.
Oh, yeah.
I'll always remember the mastacholi is my favorite meal that you do, and so it's not only a comfort thing, but it just makes me think of living at home.
Dinner times, we're all
Yeah.
around the table, and
There's other things too, like I don't know, like thin pork chops. So you would always call it pork chops growing up, and you'd always bread it and everything.
yes.
But it wasn't until later in life that I realized, like, that's schnitzel. Like, that is what schnitzel is. It's
Is schnitzel pork?
yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
yeah. Wiener schnitzel is
Wiener
pork.
Yeah.
schnitzel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where did you learn how to make pork chops like that?
My mom.
Which makes sense.
German. Yeah.
It does.
It's
Yeah.
a German
But
dish.
she called them pork chops as well.
Yeah. The pork chops generally have a bone in them. I mean, generally speaking.
When we get pork chops, Bert gets pork chops quite often. We do not get bone in.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
Okay.
No. But he doesn't make them like you do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you get thicker ones, and they're more like the pork loin, but just
Right.
cut thicker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll get pork loin too.
Uh-huh.
We
Right,
do that
pork
quite
tenderloins.
often.
Do you cut that up into your pork chops then?
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean, yeah, but we just have them as pork loin. We don't call them pork chops.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bert buys pork chops and does other things with them. Like he'll put pork
Oh,
chops on our ramen.
Oh,
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
So Paul's
So-
saying, if my memory serves me right,
oh no.
I remember hearing Kim complain that you would disappear in the bathroom for the dishes. Well, Kim would do that. Kim would do that.
Kim disappeared into the bathroom?
Yes.
How interesting, because
I think it was a trick we all.
Yeah, right.
But I don't remember Paul doing the dishes. Let's talk about that.
okay, wait a minute.
Or doing his own laundry.
This sparks a memory that my sister would disappear into the bathroom after.
I think this is just a childhood
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, Kim, exactly. Paul disappeared because he never did the dishes. I don't remember him ever doing the dishes. Amelia, you tell him.
I'm
Yeah, and Paul's saying I would eat so slowly. So he would just sit at the table and we'd do the dishes.